because of timing. So I'll do my presentation about the energy efficiency in the country. So here you can see the key objectives of the presentation. The first, I wanted to talk more about this issue. First, energy efficiency in general, and then to analyze energy efficiency in household, transport, industry, and then conclusion. So talking about energy efficiency, first of all, it's important to underline sustainable energy policy. And touching upon sustainable energy policy, we should underline actually energy efficiency and renewable energy. Therefore, in my presentation, I will mainly talk about energy efficiency in the context of the Republic of Azerbaijan. As we saw and mentioned our dear moderator, Azerbaijan also took some important steps in this direction, and from the slide we can see main objectives of the program and the state company on alternative and renewable energy. I skipped just some slides. Talking about energy efficiency, it's important to underline energy efficiency indicator in the country, and as we can see from the slide, the general situation in the country in 2011 is better, and energy intensity is a measure of the energy efficiency of nation's economy, and there is high energy intensity indicates a high price of cost of converting energy into GDP and low energy intensity. So we can see from the 2011 that the general situation in country is better in compare with 2000 or 2002 and etc. So from the figure we can see the place of Azerbaijan, and actually its country is doing quite well in compare with other CIS countries. The first sector, energy efficiency in household. So we can see the general situation in the country. The first place belongs to natural gas, then electricity and others respectively. The natural gas in 2011, the indicator was 79.6%. And from the figure, we can see natural gas used in household. Actually, you can see different colors, and different colors here show the years when natural gas price raised, but it actually didn't affect negatively to the gas consumption. And the main reason was energy sector reforms as installation gas metering systems in the country. So what's the problem? And from this figure, we can see also the Azerbaijan place. Azerbaijan is doing well, but it doesn't matter that the whole situation is perfect in the country. So some problems we can see from the slide: less energy efficient electric equipments, financial means, lack of information. So in order to solve these problems, it's highly recommended to spread information, adopt cost-effective building energy efficiency standards. The next sector is transport sector. From the figure, we can see general situation in transportation sector. At the present time, 70-75% belong to pipeline. And the main reason was the BTC oil pipeline in the country. And here we can see the whole situation. Passenger transportation in the country, like 80% cars from the 75 bus and taxi 5%, then air, metro and railways 3%. And from this figure, we can see actually the whole situation about private cars in Azerbaijan Republic. In 2011, number of private cars more than 550,000 cars. And from this note, we can see the comparison of the Russian cars with the European or the US cars, and we can see here the great potential to save energy in the country. So again, what's the problem in transportation sector? We can see here the age of the most vehicles quite old, rapidly increasing of number of private cars, and people are not interested in energy efficient vehicles. And to solve these problems, first we need to solve public transportation problems, tend more to import energy efficiency cars and information spread about the energy efficiency in the whole country. And the last sector is industry. From the figure, we can see the general situation in the country. So we can compare 2007 and 2011. If in 2007 we needed 0.6 kilogram oil equivalent per additional dollar of this sector, then in 2011 this number is 0.024 kilogram oil equivalent. So we can see the great difference, 2011 and 2007 situation in the country. Again, what's the problem in the transport sector? We can see high investments. Such investments pay for themselves in the long term. And companies are not interested, or they don't want to invest in this sector because they don't have detailed information and as well as research about the market. So they think that it's high risk to invest in this direction. And my conclusion, so we can see that Azerbaijan has actually great potential to save energy, especially this potential in household, transport, and industry. If we can adopt European standards, then country can save 4,000, 4,200 kilogram oil equivalent. It's like 32% of the total energy supply in the country. And in transportation sector, this number is 45%. So in order to solve our problems, we need to improve energy efficiency in the whole country. Really effective public policy and clear information about energy efficiency, and people should know that these measures actually can bring money and they can save energy. So my recommendations are the following. State can contribute to the energy efficiency situation positively by implementing programs to inform public of the profit of energy efficiency measures. Remedial action in gas and electricity distribution systems also will increase efficiency at all stages. Support energy efficiency research, approve corresponding regulations on energy efficiency from short run to the long one, and new technologies will, of course, fasten the development of energy efficiency in the whole country. So thank you very much for your attention.